Greetings, everyone. With new prequels being announced on a regular basis, the Yellowstone universe continues to grow at breakneck speed. Consequently, it is becoming increasingly difficult to keep track of who is who and how they relate to one another. There are numerous characters, dates, and details to unravel. As a result, here is a guide that you can refer to whenever you are unsure about the Dutton family's ties to multiple generations. We think that putting things in order makes them easier to understand. Therefore, let's begin with the 1883 prequel series. We followed James and Margaret Dutton and their two children, Elsa and John Dutton Sr., as they traveled across the country in 1883. We think that James and Margaret were Irish immigrants. It is mentioned that the family moved to the United States from Ireland prior to the Civil War, but no specifics are provided. After that, they settled in Tennessee, but after the Civil War, they moved out of the state to start a new life. However, they had to settle down when they moved to Montana because their daughter Elsa had passed away there. John Dutton Sr., the family's only remaining son, was expected to carry on the family legacy. The couple then had another son named Spencer, which we learned about through flashback scenes. The family already owned a small ranch in Montana when the boys were teenagers. James was killed by a horse thief one day. Margaret wrote a letter to James' brother Jacob, who was still in Tennessee, requesting his assistance after being left alone with her two sons. Sadly, Margaret died of frostbite before Jacob could arrive in Montana. As a result, Spencer and John Dutton Sr. were left alone in the world without their parents. Fortunately, Jacob and his wife Kara arrived quickly, which brings us to the series 1923. Elsa's death in 1883 was 40 years ago in 1923. Again, John Dutton Sr. is a mature man in his 40s in Montana, and Jacob and Kara are probably in their 70s. They operate the ranch peacefully together. Even when they have children, Jacob and Kara have clearly raised John Dutton Sr. and Spencer together. After serving in the First World War, Spencer became a well-known hunter in Africa, where she met Alexandra. Emma, on the other hand, is married to John Dutton Sr. Jack, the couple's son, is in his 20s in the 1923 series. Elizabeth is the name of the woman Jack has fallen in love with. Sadly, Senior John Dutton was killed very early on in the series. After that, Emma took her own life because she was unable to deal with his death. As a result, while Spencer and Alexandra are on their way home, we are left with Jacob, Kara, Jack, and Elizabeth in Montana. In the series, Elizabeth is currently pregnant. We believe she will give birth to John Dutton despite our lack of specifics. We only know how the family tree continues until the current Yellowstone series from this point on because the prequels that tell the story of the interim period have not yet been released. We don't know who John Dutton will wed, but we do know that the couple will give birth to John Dutton, our beloved Yellowstone native. Peter will be the name of their additional son. We know that John's children continue the family's lineage. John weds Evelyn, and the couple has two children, Lee, Beth, and Casey. Jamie, a son, is also adopted by the couple. In 2018, Lee dies without children. Beth weds Rip, but the couple does not have any children of their own. On the other hand, they are looking after a boy named Carter, and they might one day adopt him legally. Casey has a son named Tate when he weds Monica. In 2021, they had another son named John Dutton Ivy, but he passed away right away after being born. In the year 2020, Jamie had a son with Christina. Jamie Dutton is the name of the boy. Therefore, if the Dutton family accepts the boy as their own, we can assert that the Dutton family will descend from Tate and possibly Jamie Dutton Ayu. Are the Dutton family tree guides helpful to you? With the addition of the prequel series, do you believe the tree will grow even more? Comment below with your thoughts, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. I appreciate your attention. Come back soon.